Do you feel like you're always trying to do too many things at once? It's a common habit, but did you know multitasking can actually slow you down? In this video, we're going to explore 5 things that happen when you stop multitasking and start focusing on one task at a time. By shifting to single tasking, you'll notice improvements in your productivity, creativity, and even your stress levels. So, if you're ready to learn how to work smarter, not harder, keep watching as we break down the top 5 things that happen when you stop multitasking. Let's dive in. 1. Productivity and speed surge. Does it feel like you're moving fast, but not getting anywhere? Multitasking may seem like the quickest way to get more done, but research shows that it actually slows you down. The reason is something called switching costs. This is the time and energy your brain spends every time it shifts from one task to another. When you're multitasking, your brain has to reset each time you change focus, and that takes time. What seems fast is actually causing you to waste valuable moments. But when you stop multitasking and start focusing on one thing at a time, something incredible happens. You enter a state called flow. In this state, time seems to slow down and you work more efficiently. Your brain is no longer jumping between tasks, so it can give each task the attention it deserves, allowing you to get more done in less time. Studies have shown that single tasking can increase productivity by up to 5 times. As you focus solely on one task, you gain clarity and direction. Every action becomes deliberate, and you stop wasting time switching gears. This doesn't just mean working faster, it means working smarter. You'll start finishing tasks quicker, with fewer mistakes, and with more energy. So, by simply focusing on one thing at a time, you can accomplish more without feeling rushed or overwhelmed. 2. Stress and anxiety levels drop. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by the sheer number of tasks you need to complete in a single day? Multitasking can make everything feel like it's piling up at once, leaving you stressed and anxious. When you try to juggle multiple things at once, your brain is in a constant state of high alert, never truly getting the chance to relax. Switching between tasks doesn't just confuse your brain, it spikes your stress levels. Every time you divide your attention, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which increases your heart rate and keeps you stuck in fight or flight mode, making it difficult to focus or feel at ease. But when you stop multitasking and focus on one task at a time, you can significantly lower these stress responses. Instead of a constant rush of demands fighting for your attention, you're able to relax your mind and body. With single tasking, the frantic pace is replaced by calm, allowing you to be fully present in the moment. No longer feeling pulled in multiple directions, you experience what's called cognitive endurance, the ability to stay focused without burning out. This means you can work through your day at a steady pace, feeling more in control and less overwhelmed. As you shift your focus to single tasking, you'll begin to notice a calmer, more mindful state of mind. You'll find that by giving yourself the time and space to think clearly, you can approach each task with patience and intent. Over time, this shift can significantly reduce the constant anxiety that multitasking triggers. Instead of feeling scattered and tense, you'll gain the mental energy needed to stay calm, think rationally, and handle challenges with ease, making for a much more peaceful and productive day. 3. Work quality and accuracy improve. Think about the last time you tried multitasking. How many mistakes did you end up making? We're juggling multiple tasks at once. Your attention is divided, and that fragmentation often leads to errors. The truth is, multitasking doesn't make you more efficient or effective. Instead, it creates shallow work that is prone to mistakes. When you divide your focus between tasks, your brain struggles to process the information deeply, resulting in missed details, oversights, or even misunderstandings. Now, imagine focusing all your energy on just one task at a time. The difference you'll notice in the quality of your work is immediate and striking. Without the constant pull of distractions, you can dive deeper into the task at hand, giving it the full attention it needs. This kind of focus allows you to think critically, ask better questions, and spot errors before they even happen. You'll be more mindful of every step in your work, and that leads to results that are polished and thoughtful. Single tasking also lets you enter a state of deep concentration, where your brain processes information more effectively and thoroughly. This deeper engagement leads to more accurate and high-quality outcomes, no matter the task, whether you're writing an important email, solving a challenging problem, or working on a creative project. You'll find that with fewer distractions, you not only work more efficiently, but also produce better results, which boosts your confidence and sense of accomplishment. As you make this shift from multitasking to single tasking, you'll realize how much more satisfying and productive your work can become and how much pride you can take in the final outcome. 4. Creativity and critical thinking return. Are you struggling to come up with creative ideas or solutions? Multitasking might be the reason why. The constant shifting of attention uses up your working memory, the part of your brain that holds and processes information for problem solving. When your brain is divided between tasks, it doesn't have the mental bandwidth it needs to engage in deep thinking or creativity. By stopping multitasking and focusing on one thing at a time, you re-engage your brain's frontal lobe, the area responsible for creativity, decision-making, and critical thinking. When you stop dividing your attention, your brain has more room to think deeply, connect dots, and generate new ideas. This is where true creativity comes from, a calm, focused mind that isn't constantly jumping between different tasks. In fact, studies have shown that single tasking can boost your creative problem-solving skills. You'll find that when you're not bogged down by the demands of multitasking, your ideas flow more easily. Whether you're brainstorming for a new project or tackling a challenging problem, you'll be able to approach it with a fresh perspective and a clear mind. With uninterrupted focus, you'll have the mental space to come up with innovative solutions that would have been hard to reach while juggling multiple things at once. 5. Memory and attention span strengthen. Have you noticed that it's harder to focus or remember things the more you multitask? The truth is, multitasking actually trains your brain to be distracted. Every time you switch between tasks, your brain has to reset, which can interfere with how well you process and retain information. Over time, this constant switching trains your brain to expect distractions, which can reduce your attention span and make it harder to focus on one thing for long periods. When you stop multitasking, you give your brain the chance to strengthen its attention and memory muscles. Single tasking helps increase your attentional density, the ability to focus deeply on a single task without being distracted. The more you practice focusing on one thing at a time, the better your brain becomes at ignoring distractions and staying on task. Additionally, when you stop multitasking, you allow your brain to form stronger, more lasting memories. Without the constant fragmentation of attention, your brain is better able to process and store information, making it easier to recall details when you need them. Over time, you'll notice that you can pay closer attention to conversations, remember important facts, and be more present in the moment. This not only improves your productivity, but also enhances your relationships and social interactions, as you become more engaged and attentive to others. Now that you know what happens when you stop multitasking, it's time to take action. Shifting to single tasking can unlock a world of benefits, from increased productivity and creativity to improved stress management and cognitive function. By focusing on one task at a time, you'll experience the full potential of your brain and see a significant improvement in the quality of your work and well-being. Which of these benefits are you most excited about? Start small. Choose one task today to focus on, and watch how much more you can accomplish. And remember, the key to success is consistency. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights on how you can improve your life and work habits. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.